this? Holy look at that. That is a footprint.
From the discovery of enormous footprints hidden deep in the wilderness to using cutting-edge DNA analysis that could finally prove the existence of Bigfoot, Russell Acord and his team have taken their search for this elusive creature to unprecedented heights. And here's everything you need to know about it.
It's right there.
Footprints, unlike any other. Imagine walking through the wilderness and coming across massive, mysterious footprints. Now, imagine these footprints are not just from one creature, but potentially from an entire family of Bigfoots. That's exactly what Russell Acord and his team had encountered during their latest Bigfoot expedition, taking the search for this legendary creature to a whole new level.
I can't tell what it is because it's still kind of in that tree line, but it looks like it's walking on 2 feet like a human would.
In a recent episode of Expedition Bigfoot, Russell Acord made a discovery that could shake the Bigfoot community. While exploring a remote and untouched part of the wilderness, he came across gigantic footprints, far bigger than any human could create. These weren't just large, they were enormous, and the way they were spaced out made them even more fascinating. What stood out the most? The heel-to-toe movement. It was similar to how humans walk, but these prints were from something much bigger and heavier.
I would like to get Ronnie and Maria to scan this. That combined with the smaller prints in the mud down below, we have to bring them in.
Realizing how important this find could be, Russell quickly brought in his trusted team, Ronnie LeBlanc and Maria Mayer, both experienced in Bigfoot research. Together, they analyzed the prints, and what began as just a few footprints turned into a long trail winding through the woods. But the surprises didn't stop there. Along the trail, they found prints of different sizes, some massive, others smaller. Could this be evidence of a Bigfoot family? Maybe younger Bigfoots walking alongside the adults? The discovery of these varied footprints added an exciting new layer to their investigation. One of the most convincing aspects of this discovery was its location, a remote, untouched area far away from any human activity. The idea that someone could walk barefoot through this rough, muddy terrain seemed impossible. The depth of the prints, combined with their length and stride, suggested that whatever made them was incredibly large and fast. Everything about these prints made it harder to dismiss them as a hoax. To dig deeper into the mystery, Russell called in renowned Bigfoot researcher Jeff Meldrum. With his help, the team took their investigation to the next level.
Look at this.
Did you find something?
Check this out. That's a really big looking footprint.
Oh, yeah.
They measured every detail of the footprints, depth, length, and stride. The more they analyzed, the more it became clear that these prints didn't match any known animals, like bears, and were too consistent to be a human-made hoax. Could there be a Bigfoot family? One of the most thrilling aspects of the discovery was the presence of both large and small footprints, raising the exciting possibility that it wasn't just one creature, but perhaps multiple Bigfoots traveling together. The idea of a Bigfoot family, or different age groups of the same species, added a whole new dimension to their findings. The team eagerly followed the trail, studying the stride length and spacing to learn more about the creature's size and movements. Russell Acord's discovery of these giant footprints might be a game-changer in Bigfoot research.
Right here was the showstopper. Now look how big this thing is. It's a little hard to make out, but the details are there.
Holy crap.
Look how long that thing is.
That is big.
The prints' sheer size, depth, and remote location make it hard to dismiss them. While the mystery of Bigfoot remains unsolved, this discovery has reignited excitement and brought researchers one step closer to uncovering the truth. The team plans to continue their investigation, following the trail to gather more evidence. Whether or not this is the final proof of Bigfoot's existence, it has certainly brought researchers closer to understanding the creature that has fascinated people for generations. The search for answers continues, and with every new discovery, we get closer to solving the mystery of Bigfoot. As the team studied the footprints, they began to realize that the creature wasn't just wandering aimlessly. The tracks smoothly transitioned from the water to the land, suggesting the creature was equally comfortable in both environments. This gave the impression that it knew exactly where it was headed, possibly emerging from the water with purpose. The direction and spacing of the footprints indicated that it was moving toward a specific destination, adding another layer of mystery to the encounter. One of the first things the team considered was whether these prints could be part of an elaborate hoax. However, the remote location and difficulty in accessing the area without leaving human traces made this highly unlikely. There were no other tracks or signs of disturbed vegetation, which would be expected if someone had faked the prints. The untouched nature of the area, combined with the sharp details of the footprints, made it clear that these weren't recent fabrications. Understanding the importance of their discovery, the team carefully documented and preserved the footprints. They prepared casting materials to capture every intricate detail, ensuring that they would have accurate replicas for further study. These casts would allow them to continue their analysis long after leaving the site.
The width of the metatarsal area, so here, this is going to be wider than in Homo sapien foot, and then down to the calcaneus.
Along with the physical casts, the team also set out to collect biological evidence from the location, hoping to find clues that could take their investigation even further. Modern technology and DNA collection. Using advanced technology, the team carefully gathered samples from the footprints, with the hope of uncovering DNA or other biological material left behind by the creature. This step was critical, as DNA analysis could offer groundbreaking insights into the species, its genetic makeup, and how it might relate to known animals. If successful, retrieving DNA could be a game-changer, potentially bringing researchers closer than ever to solving the mystery of Bigfoot. Tracking down Bigfoot is no easy task. Researchers face numerous challenges when working in remote areas like the dense forests of Washington state. The weather is unpredictable. Sunshine can quickly turn into rain, and heavy downpours or strong winds can erase footprints or other evidence. The terrain is equally tough, with thick forests, steep hills, and swampy areas making navigation slow and difficult. These regions are far from popular hiking trails, and getting to a site can take hours or even days. The isolation of these locations only adds to the difficulty. With no cell service or easy way to contact the outside world, coordinating large teams or bringing in help becomes nearly impossible. That's why technology has become so crucial in modern cryptozoology.
Did you get eyes on that thing? No, I just know that whatever it was that hit that wall and pushed that thing off was big. It could have been a bear.
Technology in cryptozoology. The advancement of technology has revolutionized cryptozoology, allowing researchers to expand their reach. With the use of drones, thermal imaging, and motion-activated cameras, vast and otherwise inaccessible areas can now be monitored remotely, offering a higher likelihood of gathering elusive evidence. By integrating these tools, the team creates a dynamic map of both the physical landscape and potential movement patterns of creatures like Bigfoot, tracking heat signatures at night and monitoring trails during the day. This approach has made it possible to document behaviors without disrupting the habitat. Drones, for example, can fly over dense forests or mountains, offering a bird's-eye view of regions that would be almost impossible for humans to reach. This is especially useful in areas where thick vegetation makes ground searches nearly impossible. Heat-sensing cameras, also known as thermal imaging, have become another essential tool. These cameras detect body heat and are perfect for spotting creatures that might be hiding in dense underbrush or moving around at night. This technology has transformed how researchers conduct their searches, enabling them to explore areas that would have been inaccessible or invisible before. The team's discovery of these footprints, combined with the use of modern technology, has brought them closer to unraveling the mystery of Bigfoot. As they continue to follow the trail, they remain hopeful that the biological evidence they've collected could offer groundbreaking insights. Whether or not this is the final proof, the hunt for Bigfoot has taken an exciting leap forward, and researchers are more determined than ever to uncover the truth behind this legendary creature. Modern technology is transforming the way researchers study elusive creatures, including Bigfoot. Tools that have been used in wildlife studies are now helping cryptozoologists, like tracking big cats in the jungle. Cryptozoologists will be using these tools in their quest to gather solid evidence of legendary beings like Bigfoot.
What in the heck is that? That looks
Bigfoot.
One of the most commonly used devices in Bigfoot research is the trail camera. These motion-activated cameras are placed in areas suspected of Bigfoot activity and can operate 24/7 without the need for a human presence. This is crucial because it minimizes the chance of scaring off any creatures. These cameras have been incredibly successful in other projects, such as capturing footage of rare species once thought to be extinct, and now they are being put to the test in the search for Bigfoot. Monitoring without intrusion. What makes these tools so valuable is their ability to monitor large remote areas without being intrusive. In Bigfoot research, where sightings are extremely rare and the creatures are believed to be highly elusive, this is key. The less human interference, the better chance researchers have of capturing something significant. While the mystery of Bigfoot is still far from solved, technology is helping cryptozoologists get closer to gathering the kind of concrete evidence. This kind of evidence is needed to either prove or disprove the creature's existence. Motion-activated cameras and drones allow researchers to monitor areas around the clock without needing to be physically present, reducing the risk of scaring off potential Bigfoot activity. Another important tool in Bigfoot research is DNA analysis. If researchers can collect biological samples, they might be able to link them to Bigfoot, or at the very least, rule out known animals. This step is crucial in determining whether these creatures really exist, and every potential discovery brings us one step closer to solving the mystery. When Russell Acord's team discovered the footprints, they left no stone unturned in documenting the site. They didn't just take plaster casts, they also took precise measurements and high-resolution photographs of every aspect of the prints. Measuring the length, width, and depth of the prints, as well as the spacing between them, gave the team important data about the creature's size and the way it moved. These details are essential for estimating the creature's overall dimensions and understanding how it traveled through the area.
You know, just the shape of this and how clean it is reminds me of that incredible footprint that Russell captured in Washington.
The combination of casts, photos, and measurements will serve as a valuable resource for future analysis and comparison with other potential Bigfoot evidence. Why Washington State matters. The discovery took place in Washington State, a well-known hotspot for Bigfoot sightings. Washington's dense forests, rugged mountains, and vast isolated terrain provide the perfect environment for a creature like Bigfoot to remain hidden. For decades, people in the area have reported strange occurrences, such as eerie vocalizations and fleeting glimpses of large, hairy figures moving through the woods. Washington's long history of Bigfoot sightings has made it a central focus for researchers, and this new evidence adds fresh excitement to the search. The combination of the state's geography, history of encounters, and now these mysterious footprints make it one of the best places in the world for Bigfoot researchers. Hence, they continue their investigations. Washington's history of Bigfoot sightings. Washington State, with its dense forests, vast wilderness, and remote mountain ranges, has been the setting for hundreds of Bigfoot sightings over the years. One of the most famous encounters happened in 1969 near the town of Colville, where a man reported seeing a large, hairy figure walking through the woods. Although no concrete evidence was found at the time, the sighting stirred up major interest and kicked off a series of investigations. This moment made Washington a central location for Bigfoot research. Another well-known case occurred in 1994 in the Blue Mountains. A forest worker reported seeing a large, bipedal creature moving quickly through the trees. Footprints were discovered at the scene, resembling those found in the current investigation.
What really stands out around the prints that makes them less human-like is the breadth. So the width of the metatarsal area, so here, this is going to be wider.
This sighting is often considered one of the most credible, mainly because of the clear tracks in the remote area where it took place. Over the years, numerous other reports from Washington have described strange noises, sightings of large, hairy figures, and mysterious footprints. With so many reports coming from this area, Washington has become a focal point for Bigfoot research. The recent discovery of new footprints adds to this growing body of evidence, supporting the idea that something unexplained may be lurking in the wilderness. A rare daylight discovery. What made this recent find so unique was that it occurred during the daytime. Bigfoot sightings are usually at night, when visibility is low and evidence can be difficult to verify. Discovering footprints in broad daylight gave the team a much clearer picture, making it easier to evaluate their authenticity. The clarity of the footprints in the daylight only boosted their credibility, making this discovery one of the most promising in recent years. The team documented the site with precision, capturing the footprints with high-resolution photographs and detailed measurements. For Bigfoot researchers, it was like finding a hidden treasure, a pristine piece of evidence that could be a major breakthrough. One of the most fascinating aspects of the discovery was the range in footprint sizes. Some prints were significantly larger than others, raising the exciting possibility that there could be more than one creature involved. Could it be evidence of a Bigfoot family? Perhaps a parent and its young, or multiple individuals of different ages traveling together. This possibility added a whole new layer to the investigation. If multiple creatures were involved, it could provide insights into the social structure and behavior of Bigfoot, offering clues to how they move, live, and interact with each other.
There's something going on over there.
Yeah, I hear it too.
Almost like it was toying with me.
Recognizing the importance of this find, the team planned to return to the site early the next morning to take advantage of the natural light for further study. They wanted to examine everything, the size, depth, and spacing of the prints, to gather as much information as possible about what left them. This discovery could be a game-changer for Bigfoot research. The clear, well-documented footprints offer a new level of detail that could push the field forward in a significant way. By continuing their investigation and using modern scientific tools like DNA analysis and advanced technology, researchers are getting closer than ever to uncovering the truth behind the legend of Bigfoot. Scientific significance of the footprints. The footprints discovered by Russell Acord's team have laid a strong foundation for further investigation, offering valuable insights into the physical characteristics of the creature. Detailed measurements of the prints, including their size, width, and depth, could reveal important data about the creature's weight, size, and movement patterns. But perhaps the most exciting possibility is the chance to recover DNA from the impressions. If biological material is found, it could unlock significant information about the species, potentially identifying its genetic relation to known animals. For Bigfoot researchers, this kind of evidence has long been the key to unlocking the mystery. Even if DNA cannot be extracted, the footprints still offer a treasure trove of information. Their clarity and detail alone provide enough to analyze the creature's biology and behavior. However, the possibility of retrieving DNA could be a game-changer, giving researchers a clearer understanding of what this being might be.
So looking at your sample, we took one hair and it yielded no results.
There were no results?
You are correct.
There were no matches of any living species in your entire database.
Bigfoot's cultural impact. Beyond the scientific community, the discovery of these footprints has reignited curiosity about the Bigfoot legend among enthusiasts, skeptics, and believers alike. Bigfoot's mystery extends far beyond the wilderness. Over the years, the creature has become a fixture in popular culture. From movies, books, and TV shows to documentaries and even memes, Bigfoot's presence in entertainment keeps the legend alive, sparking global interest. Movies like Harry and the Hendersons portray Bigfoot as a gentle giant, offering a friendly twist to the creature's image, while horror films like Exists and Willow Creek tap into the fear and mystery surrounding the unknown. These films have helped keep Bigfoot alive in the public imagination, adding fuel to both believers and skeptics. Books, too, have explored Bigfoot in various forms, blending fiction with fact in stories that captivate audiences. Documentaries such as Finding Bigfoot and Expedition Bigfoot, which features Russell Acord himself, give a real-world look into the ongoing search for this elusive creature. These shows offer viewers a glimpse into the scientific methods, investigations, and evidence behind the Bigfoot legend. Even beyond traditional media, Bigfoot has become a cultural symbol, influencing advertising, inspiring internet memes, and even giving rise to events like the annual Bigfoot Festival in Oregon. This global cultural fascination with Bigfoot shows that, regardless of scientific proof, the legend continues to inspire wonder and curiosity. Footprints of multiple sizes. The varied sizes of the footprints suggest more than one creature might have passed through the area. Researchers are particularly interested in the possibility that these prints could belong to a family group, indicating social dynamics within the species.
1, 2, 3. There's some impressions. Look at that. They're not very big.
If these creatures do travel in family units, it could indicate a level of social complexity previously unconsidered. This might also provide clues about how Bigfoot navigates the wilderness, raises its young, or maintains territory. This idea of a family unit is thrilling for researchers, but they are careful to avoid jumping to conclusions without rigorous scientific validation. To preserve the integrity of their findings, the team has taken a systematic approach to documenting the evidence. They've measured the footprints, created plaster casts, and taken high-resolution photographs to ensure that every detail is recorded. Conducting Bigfoot research in Washington State's rugged wilderness is no easy task. The remote location of the site, combined with harsh weather conditions and dense vegetation, posed significant logistical challenges. Preserving the delicate footprints while navigating the difficult terrain required the team to work carefully, ensuring that no evidence was lost or damaged. Despite these obstacles, the team remained committed to preserving the scientific rigor of their work. They recognized the importance of handling every piece of evidence carefully, knowing that even the smallest detail could lead to a breakthrough. Advanced technology and collaborative research. To enhance their investigation, the team employed advanced technology, including high-resolution scanning and DNA analysis, to ensure the highest level of accuracy. These tools allowed for precise visual representations of the footprints and the potential recovery of DNA, which could confirm the existence of the creature and its relation to known species. In addition to the physical evidence, the team set up trail cameras and audio recording devices in key locations to monitor the area for further activity. By collecting data without being physically present, they reduced the risk of disturbing the site or scaring off any creatures. The use of geographic information systems, GIS, also helped researchers track and analyze reported sightings, identifying potential movement patterns and habitats. This modern methodical approach combines cutting-edge technology with the expertise of experienced researchers, bringing the search for Bigfoot closer to solving one of cryptozoology's greatest mysteries. The team's dedication to uncovering the truth behind these footprints led them to prepare for future investigations with careful planning. They set up trail cameras, conducted additional scans, and ensured continuous monitoring of the area to capture any potential developments. While the discovery of the footprints was a promising breakthrough, they recognized that it was merely one step in a much longer journey. Their approach is a blend of historical knowledge, cutting-edge technology, and relentless research, creating a comprehensive strategy for solving one of the world's greatest mysteries. This ongoing effort brings them ever closer to their ultimate goal, determining whether Bigfoot truly exists. Despite the obstacles, the team remains committed, with each discovery pushing them further along in their quest for the truth.